I'll never forget the moment I met a patient, a 68-year-old woman, walking into my clinic with a bright smile. She said she felt totally fine, maybe just a little tired. But when I checked her, I found her heart was struggling because of a daily habit she didn't even realize was harming her. One small habit, quietly pushing her closer to a heart attack. As a heart surgeon, I've seen hundreds of seniors, vibrant though active people, who are unknowingly hurting their hearts every single day. Here's the scary part. 99% of people over 60 are doing one dangerous habit without even knowing it. 99 out of 100. That number shocked me to my core. But here's the hope. These habits aren't your fate. You can change them, starting today. In this video, I'm going to reveal the 10 most dangerous habits silently damaging your heart. And more importantly, I'll show you how to stop them to protect your health and your freedom. Stay with me until the end, because habit number 1, it's the one I see in almost every patient, and it might be happening to you right now. You're not alone in this journey. You have the power to take control. Let's dive in and start protecting your heart now. Let's kick things off with habit number 10, skipping daily walks or exercise. I remember a patient, John, 72 years old, who told me, "I'm too old for exercise, doc. I just want to sit back, watch TV, and relax." But what he didn't realize was that sitting all day was making his heart weaker. As a heart surgeon, I see this all the time. If you're over 60 and not moving, you're inviting trouble for your heart. Just 30 minutes of walking each day at your own pace can slash your risk of a heart attack by nearly 50%. That's no small deal. When you don't move, your blood flow slows, fat builds up in your arteries, and your heart has to work harder. The result? Higher blood pressure, a greater chance of stroke, even heart failure. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment. Just walk 15 minutes in the morning, 15 in the evening, around your neighborhood, or even in your living room. I started walking in my backyard, listening to the birds, and it felt like my heart was saying thank you with every step. Try it today. You'll feel the difference. Next up, habit number 9, eating too much salt. I once met a sweet lady, Mary, who loved her potato chips and canned soups. She had no idea those snacks were quietly hurting her heart. Salt isn't just in the shaker on your table. It's hiding in bread, sauces, pickles, and processed foods. Too much salt makes your body hold water, putting pressure on your arteries and leading to high blood pressure, a silent enemy of your heart, kidneys, and brain. For folks over 60, you need less than 1,500 milligrams of salt a day. That's less than a teaspoon. I used to think salt just made food taste better, but after seeing patients with heart failure from salty diets, I changed my ways. I switched to herbs, lemon, even unsalted nuts. 2 weeks later, food still tasted great, and I felt lighter. Check food labels, cook at home. Your heart deserves that care. Now, habit number 8, starting your day with greasy or processed breakfasts. I used to love a breakfast of buttered toast and sausage, thinking it was just a small meal. But one morning, after eating that, I felt my heart racing more than usual. As a doctor, I knew this was serious. Breakfasts like bacon, sugary cereal, or creamy coffee are loaded with saturated fats and sugar, spiking your cholesterol, inflaming your blood vessels, and stressing your heart. Most heart attacks happen in the morning, right after meals like these. Instead, try oatmeal with berries, whole grain toast with avocado, or a fruit smoothie. I start my day with a bowl of oats now, and I feel energized without worrying about my heart. The right breakfast doesn't just fuel your body, it protects your heart all day long. Let's move to habit number 7, drinking alcohol regularly. I remember a patient, Susan, 65, who said, "Just 1 glass of wine at night helps me unwind. No big deal, right?" But when I checked her, that habit was putting serious strain on her heart. You might hear a glass of wine is good for you, but for folks over 60, that can be a deadly mistake. Alcohol hits you differently as you age. Your liver processes it slower, your blood pressure spikes faster, and your risk of irregular heartbeats shoots up. I've seen patients with heart failure or stroke from just 2 drinks a day. Alcohol damages your heart muscle, adds fat around it, and messes with your meds. I used to enjoy a glass after a long day, but once I saw the risks, I stopped. If you must drink, limit it to 1 glass a day, and not every day. Try a warm herbal tea or lemon water instead. My sleep got better, and my heart felt lighter. You don't need alcohol to relax. Your heart needs you clear-headed to protect it. Next, habit number 6, bottling up stress or anger. I'll never forget a patient, Robert, who kept everything inside. He ate healthy, but his heart was weak from silent stress. Holding in emotions might feel strong, but it's hurting your heart deeply. Stress boosts cortisol and adrenaline, making your heart race, your blood vessels tighten, and your blood pressure soar. Over time, this leads to heart attacks or strokes. I used to think, I'm fine, I can handle the pressure. But one day, after a quiet argument I didn't voice, I felt my heart pounding. I knew I had to change. As a doctor, I've seen patients with perfect diets still get heart disease from emotional stress. Talk to a friend, join a senior group, or try journaling. I started meditating for 10 minutes a day, just sitting quietly and breathing deeply. It calmed my mind and eased my heart. Don't keep stress inside. Your heart feels everything your mind holds. Now, habit number 5, ignoring snoring or sleep apnea. I once had a patient, Linda, who thought snoring was just a minor annoyance. But when her husband said she stopped breathing at night, I knew it was a red flag. Sleep apnea cuts off oxygen, stresses your heart, and raises your risk of sudden death. Many seniors don't realize they have it. They just feel tired, get headaches, or forget things. As a heart surgeon, I always ask about snoring because it's linked to high blood pressure and irregular heartbeats. If you snore loudly or stop breathing, get tested. A simple overnight study can confirm it. A CPAP machine or mouthpiece can save your heart. I encouraged a patient to try CPAP, and she said she's never felt so energized. Don't brush off snoring. It's your heart's warning cry. Moving on to habit number 4, smoking or breathing secondhand smoke. I remember a patient, Henry, 67, who never smoked but lived with a partner who did for years. He came to my clinic with badly damaged arteries, and I had to tell him secondhand smoke was just as dangerous as smoking itself. As a heart surgeon, I see this too often. Smoking doesn't just hurt your lungs, it attacks your arteries lining, causes inflammation, and builds plaque, leading to blockages and heart attacks. For those over 60, your blood vessels are already fragile, and every puff makes them brittle and narrow. I used to think just one cigarette was harmless, but there's no safe level. The great news? Even after decades of smoking, quitting now can reverse some damage. I've seen patients quit, and within months, their hearts were stronger. Talk to your doctor, join a support group, or try nicotine patches. I helped a patient by suggesting sugar-free candy for cravings. Your heart deserves clean oxygen. Say I quit today. Next up, habit number 3, using your phone or watching TV late at night. I had a patient, Ellen, who loved scrolling on her phone before bed, thinking it was relaxing. But she didn't know the blue light was disrupting her sleep and stressing her heart. As a doctor, I see how blue light lowers melatonin, the hormone that helps you sleep. Poor sleep raises nighttime blood pressure, causes insulin resistance, and strains your heart. Many seniors keep the TV on or scroll social media, but this keeps your brain wired when it should be resting. I used to do the same, staying up late on my phone until I noticed I was more tired and my heart felt off. I started turning off screens an hour before bed, reading a book, or listening to soft music. Within a week, I slept deeper and woke up refreshed. Try keeping your phone out of reach or using warm lighting. Your heart needs sleep to heal. Don't steal that time away. Now, habit number 2, eating fast food or fried snacks regularly. I met a patient, Tom, who thought one burger a week was no big deal. But after years, his arteries were dangerously clogged. Fast food and fried snacks are packed with trans fats, saturated fats, and salt, spiking cholesterol and inflaming blood vessels. For those over 60, your body is more sensitive, and every fried bite makes your heart work overtime. I used to love French fries, but when I learned they thickened my blood, I switched to fruits and nuts. Baking instead of frying or choosing homemade soups helps your heart breathe easier. Your food becomes your blood. Choose what nourishes your heart. Finally, habit number 1, ignoring high blood pressure or skipping meds. I'll never forget meeting Margaret, 70, who walked into my clinic with a calm smile. She said, "I feel fine, doc, so I stopped my blood pressure meds for a while." But when I checked, her blood pressure was dangerously high, and her heart was under immense strain. As a heart surgeon, I see this as the deadliest habit among seniors. High blood pressure is called the silent killer because you feel nothing until it damages your heart, brain, and kidneys. Skipping meds, even for a few days, can cause dangerous spikes, leading to heart attacks or strokes. I used to think missing one dose was no big deal, until a patient collapsed from skipping just a few days. Your meds aren't optional, they're your lifeline. If you have side effects, don't stop. Talk to your doctor to adjust the dose. I helped Margaret get back on track with her meds, and within weeks, she felt stronger, more confident. Monitor your blood pressure at home, keep a log, use a pill organizer. I started keeping a small pill box by my breakfast table to never miss a dose. One pill a day can save you years of suffering. Don't gamble with your life. Your heart deserves better. Let's take a step back. We've covered 10 dangerous habits quietly harming your heart, from sitting too long, eating salty snacks, to ignoring high blood pressure. These may seem small, a glass of wine, a burger, but they add up, pushing you closer to serious risks. But here's what I want you to hold on to. You don't have to accept these as part of getting older. You have the power to change, to stand up for your heart. I've seen patients like Margaret and Henry regain confidence, health, and joy with small steps. You're not alone. If you've ever worried about your heart, ever thought, what if it stops beating one day? This video is for you. You're not weak for being careful. You're wise for preparing, brave for facing change. Start today. Pick one habit to change. Walk 15 minutes, cut back on salt, check your blood pressure. To make it easier, try the Senior Health Tracker app, designed for folks over 60, with daily tips and gentle reminders. Download it now to start caring for your heart. I want to hear from you. Which habit surprised you the most? What will you change today? Share in the comments. Your story could inspire someone else. If this video helped, hit the like button and subscribe for more health tips tailored for you. Don't miss our next video, where I'll share simple ways to boost your heart health that you can start right away. Your heart's been beating for you your whole life. Now it's your turn to give it the care it deserves. Step up, stay strong, and keep your heart healthy every single day.